Welcome back. Monday Night Football. We've got New England at Kansas City. This is going to be Brian's free play. He's Brian Leonard. I'm Marco D'Angelo. Brian, the New England Patriots last week, how do you explain the Oakland game? Was this a situation where they're just looking past the team that they felt they could just show up and win, or does this team have some problems?
I think they have some problems. I don't think they have the ability to overlook anybody anymore. Oakland shot themselves in the foot. I mean, Oakland could have actually won that game. It was a situation where, as you pointed out, you have an Oakland team, travels cross-country all the way to the East Coast, a team that most people at this point feel that Jacksonville and Oakland are the two lowest-rung teams in the NFL. But Oakland plays with a lot of heart. They've always played with a heart. They just don't have a lot of talent. New England's, you look back at what they played this year, they played the one good game against Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota's not what we thought they were, and they have plenty of injuries on Minnesota once again this week. Tight end's going to be out, obviously Peterson's out. So when you play a team like that and you lose an Adrian Peterson right before your game, it's going to have an effect on you. Minnesota's quarterback's out too. Yeah. They're really banged up. So New England's best effort of the season was against a team that we found out since is not as good as what we thought they were going to be. A lot of people liked Minnesota coming into the season.
Yeah, and I got to point out not only what you're saying, playing a banged-up Minnesota team at the time, this is going to be New England's third road game in the first 4 weeks. So it's not a great situation for them, with the travel back and forth, and a Monday night venue. Kansas City, for years until Seattle took over the role, Kansas City was always known as the loudest outdoor stadium in the NFL. So that crowd's going to be, jacked up for a Monday night game. They don't get a lot of primetime TV games for the Chiefs there. But I got to point out with the New England, and my problem looking at this game is I don't know how good or bad New England is yet. Because to me, as you said, they haven't been tested. They haven't faced a real quarterback yet. You go the Miami game, Tannehill's not a marquee quarterback yet in the league. Then you said the problems they had in Minnesota, obviously. And then last week you're facing a Derek Carr. When Alex Smith is going to be the best quarterback that you've faced, that's not saying a lot on the competition that you faced so far. That's my concern on New England. My concern on Kansas City is, can their defense stop anybody? I just don't like Kansas City's defense.
I'm not a big Kansas City lover. There was a lot of regression expected this year out of Kansas City. I think they've actually played pretty well. Jamal Charles been hurt, but Nile Davis came right back in, and he's run for over 200 yards in the first 2 weeks. I think this is a team that can run the football. New England's defense has actually looked pretty good this year. It's just that offense, they're not protecting the quarterback. There's really no downfield passing game right now. They're just not as explosive offensively as they had been in the past. You rarely see this. Last week, rookie quarterback against Bill Belichick normally shuts him down pretty well. And, the defense played pretty well. But the offense just has not looked good. And here you're looking on a team, a lot of reputation for the Patriots over the years. Obviously, big money maker, and as a sports bettor, got a lot of Bill Belichick. He's done great for us. But now they got to go on the road. And you mentioned Kansas City's home field advantage in the past. I think I saw something, the Gold Sheet puts out how they've done historically on Monday Night Football. I believe they're like 15-7, 15-8 historically on Monday Night Football against the spread. That's pretty good. The teams get up for, Kansas City fans get up for the games. The players get up for the games. And, hey, they're playing the New England Patriots. Come on, everybody gets up to play the Patriots.
Absolutely, and I think going back to what I said, when a team has a Monday night game that generally doesn't get a Monday night game and you get it at home, there's just an extra level of excitement in the city, the team, the crowd, and everything else. And, of course, being a night game, it gives the crowd a little extra time to have some pregame beverages. And to go in and all about pregame beverages, Brian, in-game beverages, halftime beverages. All right, Brian says to take Kansas City plus the points.
Plus the points.
All right, that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. You can check out Brian Leonard at wagertalk.com. And, of course, you can find me at wagertalk.com. Enjoy the games this week. Cash some tickets We'll be back next week with more here on WagerTalk.com.